life, I took a route. I know what that's all about. I'm trying to explain it to you so you don't have to go through what I went through. I know depression used to be my best friend, my best friend, my best friend. Depression used to be my best friend. Depression used to be my best friend. See, I know depression. Depression used to be my best friend. My best friend. Right next to depression was that alcohol. I remember the spirit say in charge of it all. And best of all, with no principles or laws, I stumbled into each risky situation to get the best results at that time for whatever situation I would be facing. Depression used to be my best friend, my best friend. See, depression used to be my best friend and make me feel less than. Negativity, turmoil, hatred and anger and strife is all I used to try to build a life. Trust me when I say it doesn't work, although I had some lousy benefits and perks. See, I was in charge of myself and headed to hell. I used to buy people out on the flip of the dime. Not worried about no empathy, no remorse, no thought of the consequence at the time. When I grew up, I had no family around me, so there was no one to come and rescue me or support me. My family something like to abort me, but see, depression used to be my best friend. Now it's something that I don't really mess with because Jesus loves me, and I know this. Depression, it used to be my best friend. See, depression used to be my best friend. Depression used to be my next friend. Next to the drugs, see, drugs they always made me feel a void for the love, fill a void to block out all the ruckus and the noise. Drugs had me convinced I worked on my problems within, that I wasn't the issue, but they were the one that needed the tissue. See, I really aspired to be more of a shell of a man, but that's what most of my life has been since my time ever began. Drugs let all the demons and the snakes in, and when the fun began, I enjoyed discord, I enjoyed the weekend whore. I would fuck even if she was toothless. That's where the drugs distort you because you're not in tune with the morals and the ethics. The morals and the ethics, all you care about is a fast life. If you ain't worried about decisions you made in your past life, you ain't worried where you're going after in the afterlife, huh? All you care about is a fast life, You ain't worried about where you going in the afterlife. If you gonna dwell in hell, huh? If you going to heaven, who could tell? Jesus knows you well. I hope so, brethren. I hope so, brother. See, cause I feel the void of my family, only to realize most disadvantaged me. They would scavenge and take me for all I was worth and spit me out, so I would usually end up knocking them out. I was on my own since I was 15. Landed in Calgary on my birthday at 16. A new start, a new man, a new dream. But I didn't know the devil had a hold of that scene. I learned who was friend and who was foe. I learned when I could get away with going toe to toe. I learned what it meant to reap what you sow and pay what you owe. Yeah, firsthand. I used to be an enforcer, man. Most of the time I wouldn't even charge my friends because I like to spend my time barging in this army of men. Fighting like was eating supper to me. Yeah, it was like eating supper for me. For me, it wasn't out of the ordinary. I was very wretched and broken. I loved with my heart on my sleeve, wide open. The world cut me down as a kid. So as I got older and I became an adult, I ran and hid my true self in the back of my head. Locked away in the trunk and never to be seen. Only time you gotta laugh at me is when I was being mean. See, I know depression, it used to be my best friend. My best friend. Depression, I know depression, it used to be my best friend. My best friend, I know depression, it used to be my best friend. See, it used to be my best friend. Right next to depression was that alcohol. And them drugs there, the women and the alcohol. See, I know depression, yeah. It used to be my best friend. I know depression, it used to be my best friend. It used to be my best friend. I know depression, it used to be my best friend. But now I love Jesus. He gives me a reason to breathe, bruh. He gives me a reason to wake up and go seek and pursue life daily, and do what I need to do and make sure I take care of who I need to. Do you get it? He is my purpose, I don't regret it. See, he saved me from a life of treachery, so the devil can't take me. See, the devil was trying to condemn my soul, but Jesus Christ got down to that dark place and said no. He said get up and go, so I went up and go. That's why I trust when he tells me yes, and I trust when he tell me no. I love my Jesus though, I don't know about you, I love my Jesus though.